which I'm certain I've lived and I'm...
Oh, look at his larynx, how it is low. Both of them. But Dimash in special, he plays around with that. I'm pretty sure that later in the song he will be singing with his larynx higher as well. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back in the studio with a good cup of coffee for one more vocal analysis. And today we're going to listen to My Way, as sang by Domingos, Carreras, Dimash, and Hauser, I think that's the name. Well, I know quite well Domingo and Carreras. I've listened to a lot of the three tenors back in the day when I was more into classical singing, so Domingo, Carreras, and Pavarotti. And I'm excited to hear Dimash singing that. Now, when I released my last video on Dimash, I mentioned that I wasn't used to him singing with vocal distortions. In fact, I thought that he wouldn't sing with vocal distortions before that performance. He was singing a Queen song. A lot of you guys told me to listen to The Story of One Sky. I'll do that, so wait for it. That one is on the list, and I'll be doing that real soon. But right now, let's listen to My Way. I think that it's that song made famous by Frank Sinatra. I did it my way. That's what I think. It might be a different My Way, but I think it is that one. I haven't heard it yet. I'll do it with you guys. If you're new here, my name is Caio Leite. I'm a singer-songwriter and voice teacher. My work as a voice teacher is based on laryngeal physiology, so what the muscles do inside your body, specifically or especially the laryngeal muscles, so what the muscles that you have inside your throat are doing when you sing to produce the sounds that we want to produce. Whether that is a strong sound, or a soft, or vibratos, runs, or yodels, hey, or even vocal distortions. So I work with that, contemporary singing, vocal physiology, and again, I have my career as a singer as well. So if you like this kind of content, consider subscribing to the channel because, of course, it helps me a lot with the algorithm. Alright, so without further ado, let's hit the play and listen to the way they sing My Way. That's a song.
And now the end is near, and so I'll face the final curtain. My friend, I'll say it clear, I've stayed my case.
So pay attention to the amount of vibrato. In classical singing, and he's a fantastic classical singer, it's usually said and taught that vibratos are not only an ornament, but it is a way to check whether you're singing correctly. Because having that oscillation, it's a way to check whether you're not carrying a lot of tension on your larynx. So releasing with the vibrato is usually a good thing.
Of which I'm certain I've lived and I'm...
Oh, look at his larynx, how it is low. Both of them. But Dimash in special, he plays around with that. I'm pretty sure that later in the song he will be singing with his larynx higher as well. But yeah, this is classical technique, and it sounds great. I have nothing against classical singing, guys. My problem when I comment on that is when people believe that classical singing or classical singing technique will enable them to sing anything they want in the way that they want, and that's not the case. Classical singing will enable you to sing as a classical singer, and that's exactly what you're doing here, so fantastic. That's the proper use of the technique.
I travel each and every highway and more, much more than this. I did it once.
So if you pay attention, the mouth opening, I did it more, it's also more vertical than what we would usually use in contemporary popular music. No, right now they have a vertical opening.
Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. Did what I had to do and saw it through without exemption.
I planned each charted car, each careful step along the byway, and more, much more than this, I did it my way.
The harmonies, oh my god, they're so good.
In every times, I'm sure you when I be told more than I can show. What any time when there was stopped,
I ate it up and spit it out.
I faced it all, and I stood tall and did it my way.
What is a man? What has he got? If not himself, then he has not.
To say the things he truly did, when not the words of one who needs the record shows.
I took the blows and did it my way. What is a man? What has he got? If not himself, then he has not.
To say the things he truly did.
Something that I would like to point out, pay attention to the way that they are singing things.
Then he has
To say the things.
Pay attention to the space between the teeth. That's really important. Some people think that when we sing the vowel E, we don't need to open our mouths, but we do. That's the main thing. Even if you are singing contemporary and we have a more horizontal opening, the thing is we need to open the space between the teeth. Sometimes when I say, guys, we need to open our mouths when we sing, especially when we're singing high, I'm mostly talking about the opening between the teeth. We won't sing the vowel E like this unless we're doing ventriloquy. Despite that, we want to open our mouth. So if you look the distance between the teeth of all of them, we don't have even when you are projecting the lips over the teeth and you can't see the teeth that clearly, they are opening the space between the teeth. Fantastic. Woo. That's just so beautiful. Yeah. Well, once again, I think that Dimash is going to do something, and he does something else. So I thought he was going for those extremely high notes, and he didn't hear. But still, great. The thing is, it's not because we can do something that we should. Sometimes we just need to sit down and pay attention to what the song is asking us, and then do exactly that. It's not about knowing how to sing with a distortion or knowing how to belt out high notes or knowing how to sing extremely high notes. It's about being able to express yourself. And sometimes expressing yourself won't be exactly doing the most technically hard things that you can do with your voice. I was listening to this and it's like, perfect. Because they were all able to express what the song is saying in such a rich and powerful and deep way. And that's what singing is about. And that's real technique. They are all incredible singers. They are all extremely skilled singers. So keep that in mind when you're thinking about singing and what singing a song well means. It means that you're able to express what the song is asking you to express. And do you have the tools to do that? They certainly do. And again, it's not because you have 10 different tools that if the song is asking you only 2, you need to use a 10. No, you gotta express what the song is asking you to. No, if you feel like you don't have the tools that you wanted to express, to truly express yourself with your voice, consider checking out my online course, Building Your Voice. I'll leave the link here in the description. And inside Building Your Voice, we talk about active vocal schemes, passive vocal schemes, so how to sing gently, soft, and sweet, but also how to sing powerful and belt out those high notes. We also talk about vocal ornaments like yodels, vibratos, runs. We talk about vocal distortions, how to practice, train, and apply them in a healthy and totally safe way. And we also cover music theory for singers. We also have a vocal exercise library where you can practice all of these different techniques. We also have a lesson on how to create your own vocal exercises in case you're having troubles with a specific song inside your repertoire. Then you will know how to develop your own exercises to deal with that. We talk about physiology, breathing support, warming up your voice in the correct way. So if you're serious about developing your voice and truly building your voice, I highly recommend it. Again, link in the description. If you like this kind of content, subscribe to the channel and click the bell button so that you'll be notified when I release new videos. And then if it's something that is not exactly your cup of tea, you have the option of not watching it. But if it's something that interests you, like a new Dimash video, then you have the option. And of course, that also helps me a lot with the algorithm, because if you like this video, other people might like, and clicking the subscribe button and the bell button and leaving your comment about what you liked about this performance and my video in general is a great way to help me with the algorithm so that this video will reach people that like you will like it. And now I want to hear from you. When you're singing a song, what tells you that your voice is expressing what the song is asking you? Do you have a specific technique or some specific techniques that you need to put in there so that the song will actually reflect you as an artist, or is all depending on the song itself? Let me know down here. All right, see you in the next video, and remember, if your concepts cannot be seen here in the real world, they must change and not the world.